Why Gateio? I'm angry. I'm angry with you. This just doesn't feel fair. And I know sometimes life isn't fair, but I, I spoke highly of you. I, I felt really good about you. I had a whole load of crypto with you. And then to see what I saw, you banned me. And and I know that you would probably say it's not personal, and I understand it's about jurisdictions, and I realized that I'm not going to have much time left to even have my account anymore. And that's what I'm going to share in this video. I feel horrible because since I started Crypto Angel Network back in, wow, I really started sharing my crypto journey back in 2000, let's see, January 2021. And I did my first trades in crypto in December 2017. And I've shared my journey here. There's a number of videos here on this channel where I've said Gateio is great and use it. And it's very frustrating. So I've just been processing this, and I still have access to my account. I understand I'm going to share with you the timeline of things. And so if for some reason you are considering Gateio, I want to make you aware of my experience because of what I went through in the past. I'm Joanna Garzili, and as I said, this is Crypto Angel Network. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, for lighting up that bell to get my notifications of when I do a video. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen now so you can understand what I am talking about. It seems you are from a country region where Gateio does not offer services. For more information, refer to our user agreement. Now, I don't know if this other page is still here. Look, and this is what happened before I went to log into my account. And you let me know in the comments what you think. And I'm just going to share here this first part of this. And I just wondered, are you on a similar wavelength to me? Citizens and residents of the USA, Canada, Malaysia, Singapore, Malta, Cuba, Iran, North Korea, Sudan, Syria, Venezuela, Crimea region, Bangladesh, Bolivia, Ecuador, Kyrgyzstan are prohibited entirely. Citizens and residents of Hong Kong, China, UK, in brackets, retail users only, Netherlands, Germany, France, Lithuania, Italy, Japan, and Brazil are only allowed to interact with spot trading, not with margin trading, nor futures contracts with whitelisted cryptocurrencies, which are strictly selected based on your local lawyer's options and regulations in the locations respectively. And then I had to say I got it, and I'm going to take you inside my account in a moment. I'm going to share some things if for some reason that you went onto Gateio and then you've got this message. So first thing was, I got an email. I went to log in, said I had till April the 10th when I would no longer be able to do spot trading. Now, I don't do margin leverage trades. I'm not doing any of that X stuff. I was just doing spot trading. And when they were doing startups before that were really exciting opportunities, that's one of the things that I love so much about Gateio, was being able to get into those higher reward tokens, of course, higher risk with them. But I like they had great projects, exciting projects that you wouldn't necessarily have on certain other centralized exchanges. So I will no longer be able to trade on the exchange. And then April 30, my account's going to be shut down entirely. Now, this is what happened to me, a similar scenario back when I was using Binance. I love Binance as well. Again, like for me, I find the user experience is fantastic. I love the whole trading interface with it. And I remember back in October 2020, I got a notification from Binance saying, you are not allowed to use your account on here anymore. We're going to shut the account down. And that's when I didn't have a clue about how to do any trading. So I then realized the clock is ticking. I'm going to have to make a decision, and I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do. That tough decision of what am I going to keep from here? What am I going to do? Because essentially I'm being forced to either, to liquidate, or if I'm going to keep certain crypto, that there's a cost to that. If I'm going to go and move them with the gas fees to my wallet or to another exchange, start doing almost over 50 trades, and the $97 that I have left on here, I can't do anything with that, and I'm going to explain why. So the tokens that I ended up keeping, here's the thing, I sold almost everything, and I had to sell almost everything. And what I do is I sold almost everything apart from 2 tokens. And then with everything that I went to US dollar tether, which I've shared all my thoughts in other videos about USDT, I bought Bitcoin. And because to move your funds off of Gate, you have to have at least a minimum of, I don't know, I can't remember the exact amount, but it's around 400 and something dollars to be able to get it off the exchange. And then you've got to be able to pay for those gas fees as well. And then with Ethereum, you have to have at least $350 worth to be able to get off the exchange. So thankfully I had more than that. And then I decided the 2 tokens I decided to keep and to move and to pay the gas fees to move into my Coinbase wallet that I'm still very bullish on, and I'll talk about this in another video, are Kisha Inu, because I remember when Shiba Inu started and I had a good feeling with it. I have that same feeling of I feel like Kisha Inu is going on that similar trajectory. I still have that feeling about Kisha Inu. For any of you who are Kisha Inu hodlers, I do still believe in that token. I still feel like it's going to have its run, and it's important just to be patient, not investment advice. But that is how I feel about it. And then the other project that I really love, and the community refer to me as the Doe Mother, and that is Dogs of Elon. And I will be having an interview coming up with the team from that. Dogs of Elon went through, oh my gosh, a huge journey where there were accusations of rug pulls, and actually, you know, some of the original team just they let down the community who bought into it. I think it's a phenomenal project. They did incredibly well, but there is a new team in place who I went through that whole journey with them. And I'm excited for them to be able to share the amazing things that are coming with that. So that is going to be a special interview that I am doing with the new team, the new founding team 2.0 of Dogs of Elon. So those are the tokens that I kept. My XRP, I can't move that off the exchange, and I can't trade it. I'll show you in a moment with that. I don't know what to do with this $20 here. My Avalanche, because I can't just move that off the exchange, because I think it costs around $45, $50 if I wanted to move that US dollar tether to another exchange. Avalanche, I can't trade it, I can't sell it. I do hold Avalanche in a couple of other accounts of mine, a much larger amount, but with this it wouldn't even let me trade it because it said it's too smaller amount. And then I've just got like these little, you know, just little bits and pieces left that I can't do anything with. I got this email right after, it was right after, I guess, Biden had done his executive order announcement, and it was right around that time of like the vote with the European Union, and that maybe they were going to ban cryptocurrency altogether, and then they didn't, and the vote went through. So this happened right around then. One of the reasons why I was still feeling like, okay, I'm going to be okay on Gate, and I wouldn't have done so many different trades and stayed in there, was because they are registered out of the US, out of Virginia, although they operate out of China. You know, they have a Chinese team, but I mean, there's a lot of brilliant people out of the Far East who fail. The reason is citizens and residents are unsupported. Do your due diligence depending on what exchange you're doing. I have seen YouTubers out there talk about, oh, just you go and use a VPN for trading. It is getting tougher than ever. We have a lot of regulations coming from the SEC. They're coming, right? They're already, it's in the works. You know, one of the things I would look to, especially if you're a US citizen, is which of the exchanges are cooperating, working with the SEC. I'm not going to get into the whole positives and negatives about what can happen from the regulations here with this, but exchanges that I use that I hope will be fine, I believe will be fine, are Coinbase Pro. So I have a lot of my portfolio on Coinbase Pro. I have some in Binance US. You know, I am slightly concerned about Binance US because I feel like the SEC at some point could really have it in for CZ. And there's a lot of stuff, right, where they're moving their things offshore. And even though Binance is huge, I do still have some concerns around that. And then I have a regular Gemini trading account where I use Gemini Active Trader. And then I have my crypto Roth IRA and Gemini Active Trader as well. And I feel safest on Gemini because they are a fully licensed trust company and out of the state of New York. You can trade in all 50 states there. And if for some reason, if you were ever to get an IRA and you wanted to get crypto in your IRA, then you can go to directedira.com. I have a coupon code as well, which will give you $100 off an account. It's Crypto Angel. So that would be your code if you're looking into getting an IRA and being able to trade tax-free in that account. How can I really be frustrated or angry with Gateio? They are just following regulations. It's not their fault. It's beyond their control. This goes back to government, to legislation here with this. And for me, I'm just so disappointed because a lot of the really, really good opportunities, like those potential, I believe those, you know, when we talked a lot in 2021 about 10x, 100x, even more than that. I remember the day Shiba Inu pumped 440%. It was harder. It's not going to do that to the same degree with a project that gets listed right away on a Coinbase Pro or on Gemini. Yeah, you can have some pump, but just not to the same way. So it feels like an end of an era. I understand some of you who are very, very advanced in trading, you'd say go and do it on the decentralized exchange. But if one is trading and you're buying these tokens on Uniswap or one of the other swaps, those other decentralized exchanges out there, the fees can be astronomical. I remember when I wanted to go and buy into the pre-sale of Dogs of Elon, I wanted to buy at the time $250 worth initially, and just to be able to do that buy, the gas fees were almost $400. And you know, unless you're buying really large amounts, like someone like Crypto is saying like, oh, I'm doing my $1 million trade. It's like, okay, fine, but for the average person who maybe wants to DCA to dollar cost average in, it's just not really an option. So just let me know your thoughts. Like I said, I can, you know, if you're not a US citizen and you are able to trade with Gate, I would just say, please be very, very, very careful and check in on your account regularly and keep your funds safe.